Alrighty, here we go. Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Heated Shuffle Draft franchise rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4, year number 3. Last episode, we had a nice big bounce back victory against the winless Wide Loads as we took them to task and beat the crap out of them. 16-5, the final score, as we basically just, went ham and hit homer after homer after homer, led impressively by catcher Tiny DeGrande, who had a 3-home run game in said episode. And it was a nice bounce-back win after the 14-2 drubbing we took the episode prior. Today's episode, we're on the road once again as we're going to see the Crocodons and their new Stadium Whackers wheel for the first time here in the series, as the first 2 years we played the Crocs were at home. On the mound for us will be the veteran Perd Lovelorn, who lost his crossed-up trait last episode. He's 1-0 with a 2.35 ERA and a 1.30 whip. And on the other side for the Crocs is young right-handed starter Leonardo Burnswell, 0-1 with a 3.60 ERA and a 1.20 whip. I'm going to go ahead and check this real quick because I forgot to check in between streams. Is Burnswell a rookie? Let's see. 24 years old. He's either in his first or second year. Has to be second year. Okay, I thought he was a rookie. He is a second-year player. Both years with the Crocs. Okay. All right, let's jump into it here. Lineup we're using, leading off at short, is Ham Slamus. Batting second, locked in and right, Jovan Bambino. Batting third, tense at second base, Norm Phenomeno, getting the start of a whoopity. Batting fourth, locked in at third, Keg Gutterson. Batting fifth, first baseman Grunt Manley. Batting sixth, locked in catcher Tiny DeGrande. Batting seventh, left fielder Buck Big Country Swiner. Batting eighth, center fielder rookie Stanley Swanson. And batting ninth is the pitcher Lovelorn. Let's jump into it here. Looking at the lineup for the Crocs today. This is a pretty formidable team. I mean, they are looking good in contact, speed, defense, starting pitching. Their only real weakness on this team is their bullpen. It's only average at best. Power is a little bit better than that. It's about a little bit above average, but it's not as good as their other ratings. So really, they lack power, and they have no bullpen to back up everything else. So if we can get to their bullpen early, we probably should win this game. Especially if we can keep their lineup at bay. Let's get it on here. Top of the first, Slamus, Bambino, and Phenomeno do up against Burnswell, the sophomore. Leading off, shortstop Ham Slamus, who entered in last game as a sub late. He had one at bat that game, hitting 286 on the year, 2 RBIs, as he'll face Leonardo Burnswell. Burnswell in the year 0-1, a 3.60 ERA and a 1.20 whip. In his one start, he gave up 2 runs in 5 innings, taking the loss. 3 hits given up, 3 walks, 1 hit batsman, and 6 strikeouts. Batting average against 176 on the year. Slam is ready. Here we go. Heater up. Taking high. Ball 1. That's in there at the knees. 1-1. Fastball at the knees. Rope to left field, but it's right at Ballmer for the first out. Next up, Jovan Bambino. Right fielder locked in, hitting 478 with a homer and 3 RBIs. Oh, we hit your pitcher with a comeback. I'm not even watching the game. Oh, dear. It wasn't Verlander, was it? Was it one of your relievers, I hope? Hey, at least on the bright side, your team's winning. But hey, one boy, welcome in, buddy. Nice to see you again. For the context, the Orioles are playing the Astros right now. So. Oh, Montero? Okay. You think he's good? Okay, well, that's good. At least it didn't hit him in the face. So let's be thankful. And you know what? Your team's still winning. So, you know what? It's a plus. He's still out there. Good. Bambino up, locked in here in a 2 slot today. Had a homer last episode, his first of the year. Burnswell delivers a slider in there at the letters, 0-1, so he gets ahead. Heater away, strike called, 0-2. Heater up and away, Bambino goes with it down the left field line into the corner. Will that stay fair? It's a fireball coming at you there as it dings off the foul pole and left. Bambino kept it just fair as it hit off the left side of the fair pole. Second of the year for Jovan, and that makes it 1-0 Heaters. Lost 2 tiers of mojo, you know the drill. Yep. Next up, Norm Phenomeno, the 10th pitcher and second baseman today, hitting 353. 3 homers, 8 RBIs on the year. He sat out last game to try and fix his mojo, and that failed. So apparently it takes a little 2 games to fix a two-way player's mojo, but we didn't exactly have that option as Whoopity is not feeling well, so he needs to come out. Yeah, Jovan just did what he did. Heater inside, misses from Leonardo, ball 1. Heater taken high, 2-0. First look at the new Crocodon Stadium here in SMB4 here for this series. Whacker's Wheel. It's one of my favorite newer stadiums. Definitely better than that wonky shit, the Corral. Slider in there with the letters, 2-1. Curveball up and in inside, 3-1. Composed activates for Burnswell for the first time today. Fastball down and in, turned on by Phenomenal, hit well to right center field. That's got some carry to it, back at the fence, off the top of the fence. Moore gets it in quickly, and he'll throw Phenomenal out at second, who tried stretching it into a double.
Number 42, Keg Gutterson.
Next up, Keg Gutterson, third baseman, locked in, hitting .357 with a homer, 3 RBIs. Keg hit his first homer of the year last episode as well in that onslaught. Am I going to talk shit about Motor Yard? Nah, Motor Yard's fine. I like Motor Yard. I'm like, Corral is just, ugh. I don't know what the hell they were thinking when they designed that, artistic expression. Whacker's Wheel, I would say it's one of my favorites, but it's not better than Battery Bay. I like Battery Bay better. Well, it is janky. I mean, Motor Yard is janky, yes, but Motor Yard's grown, It's been around, it's earned, it's got the legacy, It's been around for a few games now. First pitch from Burnswell, curveball inside, strike called, 0-1. Gutterson behind. That's away on the heater, 1-1. Curveball down and in is ripped foul, out of play, 1-2. Gutterson behind. Curveball up the knees, ripped foul, 1-2. Heater down in the way, fouled off. Gutterson stays alive against Burnswell. Curveball down in the way, pulled to left field, and that is a base hit as Gutterson drops that in front of Balmer. He's on with 2 down. Yeah, Whackers is too short. That's why I kind of give Battery Bay the edge. Battery Bay is like a standard ballpark. Whackers is kind of just like one uniform dimension almost all the way around, and it's kind of limited by the screened-in stadium behind it. It kind of forces its hand to be smaller like Tiger Den, but not quite as small. I think Tiger Den is still smaller. Burnswell now tense as he faces Grunt Manley, who homered last episode as well, his second of the year, hitting .368. 2 homers, 2 RBIs. Heater low, ball 1 for Grunt. Slider away, rope to second, 1 hopper to action. He'll make the play, and that ends the inning. Heater's on the board with the home run from Bambino as he dings one off the foul pole in left field. Bottom 1, it's 1-0. Stakes, Stanley and Moore do up against Lovelorn, making his second start of the season. Yeah, Tigers down the line is fine because of the high walls, but just like the overall shortness of the park is just, no. Here's Dolph Stake hitting .389, 2 RBIs on the year. Powers righty active against the veteran Lovelorn, who now only has a falls behind trait as we got rid of his crossed up trait last episode with the player development role. Lovelorn 1-0 with a 2.35 ERA and a 1.30 WHIP. 2 earned runs given up in his first start of the year, going 7 2/3. 10 hits given up, 5 strikeouts, and 1 homer. Batting average against .323. Only downside for Lovelorn is he's still only a 3-pitch pitcher, so he becomes very predictable moving forward. Heater inside to Stake is fouled back over the screen in the first pitch, 0-1, as we take a look at the Crocs lineup today. There we go. After Stake, it is locked in shortstop Elvis Stanley, then locked in right fielder Magic Moore, who just threw out a base runner last inning. 10th first baseman Mash Taters. 10th third baseman Beefcake McStevens. Second baseman Elroy Action. Catcher Samuel Perez. Left fielder Benny Balmer. And pitcher Leonardo Burns. While looking at the bench, they have Flash Lallar, the utility infielder. Shortstop Amy Zoner from the Nemesis. Catcher Harmony Strauss, who's taking a day off to rest. Right fielder Seymour Sox, former Hot Corner. First baseman Helena Bigsby, and then pitching they have Slip Sauter, solid face, Winnie Noel, hey Winnie, nice to see you again, former freebooter, Swirly Cutstiff, the second-year reliever, or third-year reliever at this rate, long reliever Boris Bigsworth, formerly a heater, reliever Gasser Morris, Berger from the Moonstars, Huck and Duck from the Heaters, and Smack Avery, the former B-Wolves closer. Yeah, center field in Tigers is only .390. That is pretty bad. Oh, yeah, and you're an ad. Sorry. Huck and Duck, yes, I hope to see him, too. Is he tired? Are we going to see him? Let me see. Are we going to see him? Ooh, he's fully rested. We could see him today. So right now, I'm going to say Berger is unavailable because he's rattled and also under half stamina. I think Gasser Morris is their go-to first out of the pen. Cutstiff is tired. Bigsworth is an option, but he's probably like your last resort. Avery's an option as well. Yeah. We always do hit well against Huck and Duck, don't we? He's famous for blowing leads. Powers Freddy is still active here for Dolph Steak. Former Sandcat outfielder. Forkball down, grounded to first, right at Manley. Easy play for Grunt. 1 down. Next up is shortstop Elvis Stanley. He's locked in, hitting .286, 2 homers, 6 RBIs for the former Blowfish standout. Curveball down and in on the first pitch, taken just low, ball 1. Fastball up and in, chased it high, 1-1. Where's he repping away? Fouled off late on the left side, out of play, 1-2. For guys, you would think Elite 4-man and K-man. Nope, not specialist. Exactly. His name would basically suggest that, wouldn't it? Gotten back into the SMB3 franchise. Nice, nice. How's that going for you? Hopefully it's going well with the freebooters. Work ball down and away. Chased and fouled off by Stanley. We'll stay alive at 1-2 here. Where's he repping in? Bloop to right center field. Swanson over. He's not going to get there. That is a dying base hit for Stanley. He's on with 1 down in the inning. Good, 11-5. Nice to hear. Magic Moore up, right fielder locked in, hitting 167, 2 homers, 4 RBIs. So is this like year 1 freebooters, or is this like where you picked off from where you left off? You still have like most of the team together? Oh, year 1. Ooh, perfect. Okay, so before like any major changes, I'm assuming you've already dropped Lana Rhymes at this point. Locked in Moore up, Peter inside, strike called, 0-1. Moore hitting only 167 on the year with 2 homers, 4 RBIs, but he did make an outfield assist in the first inning, throwing out Phenomeno, stretching a single into a double. So, he's feeling good about himself right about now. Curveball down, that's in the dirt, 1-1. Workball down in the way, grounded to second, right at Phenomeno, who flipped the second, 1. Slam is the first, double play, you love to see it. And that ends the inning as the Heaters get out of the first. To the second, it's 1-0 still. DeGrande, Swiner, and Swanson do up against Burnswell. Yes, 22-year-old C-plus fireballer. 80-30-30. Nice, awesome. Hopefully he has an appropriate name for that pitch, build. Catcher DeGrande up. Tiny coming off his best career game ever in his short career here. 667 average on the year, 3 homers, 6 RBIs. Last episode he had 5 hits. He doubled, singled, and hit 3 homers, driving in, I believe it was 8 runs, if I remember correctly. He was the spark plug for the offense. Contact versus righty active here, locked in. Let's see how it goes against Burnswell. Delivers, heater down in the way, strike called on the 2-seamer at the knees, 0-1. Heater up and in is popped up to short. Got under it. Easy catch for Stanley. 1 down. Here's big country Buck Swiner. Left fielder entered as a pinch hitter last game and singled home a run. Hitting .471 with a homer. 4 RBIs on the year. Slider up and away. Strike called. 0-1. Heater up and in. Line to third. 1 hopper to McStevens. He'll make the play. 2 down. Base is empty for rookie center fielder Stanley Swanson in the 8th slot today. Hitting .455, 2 RBIs on the year. Swanson got a little bit of a power boost between episodes on a random roll. He got 3 power. So he's almost at 60. Hopefully he can drop in his first homer soon. Takes curveball at the letters, 0-1. That 2-seamer's in the dirt, 1-1. Slider up, 1 hopper to second, right at action. 3 hard hit grounders, and all of them are outs. 1-2-3 inning for Burnswell. Bottom 2, it's 1-0. Taters, McStevens in action. Middle of the lineup up here for the Crocs. Leading off is Mash Taters. First baseman is Tense, hitting .091 on the year with an RBI. A far cry from what he's hitting in our Freebooter series, where he's at hitting up over .350. And he's leading the team with double-digit homers. So, yeah, Taters is not feeling himself right now. One of the few hitters here in the Crocs lineup not doing well. Heater low, ball 1. Where's him down in the way, grounded hard to third. Gutterson dives to his left, nice stop. Fires the first in time. 1 down, nice play, Keg. Next up is Beefcake. Third baseman is Tense, hitting .318. 1 homer, 1 RBI in the year. Ball down in the way, fouled off, 0-1. Ball down and into Beefcake, taken inside, 1-1. High pitch slack for Beefcake here. Forkball down in the way. Check swing strike called. 1-2. Lovelorn gets ahead. Curveball down and in. Fouled off. 1-2 for the former Platypi Stars. He stays alive. Where's he down in the way? Chased it outside strike 3. First punch out for Lovelorn today. 2 down in the inning. Now to bring up second baseman Elroy Action. Hitting .250 with a homer. 3 RBIs and he has first pitch Slayer active. Forkball down and in on the first pitch. Taken low. Ball 1. Four seamer up and away. Action takes it for a called strike at the letters. 1-1. One Easter egg in this game is when the radio does sound trivia, there is a chance for the menu song to form SMB3. That's not right. That's nice. Why don't I have music on? That is a good question. I honestly got tired of seeing like the copyright thing pop up on all my YouTube videos that basically said, hey, you have a copyright thing, but it's this whoever like has the rights to the music allows this to be used on YouTube, and it just like kept coming up. So if I was making money on YouTube, it wouldn't affect the earnings at all, but I got tired of just seeing the little like eye come up when I'm uploading videos that says, hey, there's a copyright thing on here, but it's okay. Yeah, exactly. So I just muted all menu music. It's kind of like if you're like streaming and you like want to play like say FIFA, for instance. FIFA, you have to turn all music off because all of those songs are copyrighted. For Fortnite, you have to turn off the music when you're in cars because that music is all copyrighted as well. And also for FIFA games, if the Champions League logo pops up at all on your screen, that is an automatic copyright because the Champions League is not, free to use. And I think the NFL games like Madden are the same way as well. You have to mute all that music as well because I don't think any of that is free to use as well. So that's a good thing about SMB4. Curveball fouled back there. 1-2 now the count to action. Is that they got artists who are okay with you using their music on YouTube if you do upload videos as content. And with SMB3, that was all original created music by the game developers, so it's free to use automatically. It's another good thing about Metalhead and why they're a great developer. Let's put that on the list. Four-seamer up and away. Line to first right at Manly, and that's a 1-2-3 inning here for Lovelorn. To the third, it's 1-0. Lovelorn leads us off, then Slamus and Bambino. Here's Perd Lovelorn. Pitchers 2 for 3 on the year as a batter with 1 RBI back into the first game he pitched. He had an RBI single. Leader down and in on the two-seamer. Strike called, 0-1. Slider up and away, strike called, 0-2. Burnswell hitting the black. Two-seamer down in the way is skied off the end of the bat to left center. Racing in is the center fielder Stake, 1 down. Ham Slamus up next. He's 0 for 1 today with a ground out. Slider taken at the knees, strike called, 0-1. Two-seamer away just outside, 1-1 the count. Curveball away outside as well, misses, 2-1 to Slamus. Peter up, chased it out of the zone, skyball to left. Right there for it is going to be the left fielder. Making the catch, Balmer, 2 down. Base is empty for Bambino. He's hit the only run in on the game today as he dinged one off the foul pole in left field the first time up. It's locked in, 1-1 with the homer. Curveball taken in there at the knees, 0-1. Slider at the knees, roped to center field, into the sliding glove of Dolph Stake, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Nice play by Dolph. Bottom 3, it's 1-0. Perez, Balmer, and Burnswell do up. Catcher Samuel Perez leading off. Backup getting the start today over Harmony Strauss to give her a day off. Perez hitting 4 for 5 on the year. That's batting .800. No homers or RBIs yet, though, for Samuel. Curveball down. Fouled back over the screen. 0-1. Four-seamer up and away. Strike called. 0-2. Lovelorn locked in here. Four-seamer up and in. Inside. 1-2. Curveball down and in. Low in the dirt. 2-2. Curveball down and away. Check swing low. Good take by Perez. Full count. Four-seamer down and away. Line to right center. Over the leaping Phenomenos glove. That's into the gap for a base hit. Bambino gets to it and gets it in quickly, so that'll hold Perez to just a single. Second hit today for the Crocs. Leadoff batter on in the third for Benny Balmer. Left fielder hitting 143. 2 RBIs on the year. Four-seamer up and in on the first pitch, high and tight, ball one. Forkball down and in, Ballmer lines to second, phenomenal there, one down. Next up, the pitcher Burnswell, hitless on the season. This is a bunting situation for him. See if he goes through with it. Four-seamer down the middle in the first pitch, bunt is dropped back to the mound. Lovelorn off, no play at second, he'll go to first. Sacrifice is successful. Two down, runner at second for Stake, who has the RBI chance. He's 0 for 1. Forkball down on the first pitch, grounded in the hold of second. Phenomenal to his left, cuts it off, fires the first in time, and that's going to end the inning. Leadoff single for the Crocs is wasted. To the fourth, it's 1-0. Phenomenal, Gutterson, and Manley hard to line up for the Heaters against Burnswell. Phenomenal leading off, 1 for 1 today with a single as he's ready to start the inning here against Leonardo. Run out trying to stretch it into a double his first time up. Heater away, strike called, 1-0. Oh, no, it's a ball. Now that's a strike on the inside corner on the Heater. 1-1 the count. Fastball at the knees, roped by Phenomenal to right center field. That is hit well. Fireball coming at you there as it lands just above the top of the fence in the first row. Phenomenal back into the homer column as he's up to a team-leading 4th homer now on the year. He makes it a 2-0 game as he's up to 9 RBIs as well. Yeah, 2 weird homers indeed. Can we go for 3? Here's Gutterson, 1 for 1 with a single, still locked in. First pitch, two-seamer down and the way is outside, ball 1. Slider checked low, good hold by Gutterson, 2-0, good hitters count. Fastball up and away, dumped up the middle on the line, base hit. Nice job Gutterson as he pokes it into center. He's on with none down here. Next up is going to be first baseman Grunt Manley. He's 0 for 1 today with a pop out to left field his first time up. Curveball up and in, taken high, ball 1. Slider takes the knees in there, 1-1. Fastball up, crushed by Manley to left center field. That was left dead middle, the plate high, and Grunt punishes it. Fireball coming at you there in left center. That was more of your standard home run right there. Grunt, come on, you got to be weird to get that homer. Anyway, 3rd homer of the year for Grunt, his first multi-run homer of the season. It is now 4-0 Heaters. Double Stake does not play. Well, yeah. Grande up, locked in, 0 for 1 with the pop out his first time up as well. And Burnswell is immediately pulled. After giving up his 3rd homer of the day and being tense, he is yanked. A quick hook for the sophomore. Coming out of the bullpen is locked in lefty Gasser Morris, the specialist. So Burnswell only goes 3 into 3+ innings today. He gives up 4 runs, 3 homers. I'll check the hit column in a second. No strikeouts and no walks either. Morris's numbers on the year. Gasser no record, a 0 ERA and a 1.14 whip. 4 appearances on the year. 7 innings pitched, 3 hits surrendered, 5 walks, 5 strikeouts, and a batting average against a 136. He has the most usage out of the bullpen so far, even more so than Cutstift and Bigsworth. Oh, that's because Cutstift is a starter. Never mind, I'm stupid. Oh, Jesus. So Gasser's been their most used pitcher, and he's available. He's fully rested, basically, almost. Burnswell gives up 6 hits. Wow, so that's a very short line for him. See how he does. First pitch from Morris. Cutter inside. Strike called to DeGrande. 0-1. Heater up and away. Grounded to second in the hole. Action over. 1 down. Next up is Buck Swiner. Big Country 0 for 1 today as Specialist is active against him, making his hitting ratings almost bupkis as it's a max specialist boost. So minus 20 power, minus 30 contact. Oof. Big yikes. All right, Buck, you can work through it. Way outside on the changeup from Morris. Ball 1. That was nowhere near the zone. Slider taken high. Good eye. 2-0. Cutter down and then popped it up foul behind the plate. Just out of the crouch there is going to be Perez for the second out. Base is empty for Stanley Swanson, the rookie. 0 for 1. He lined out to center his first time up on a sliding catch by Stake. Changeup taken high. Ball 1. That cutter's low. 2-0. Fastball middle away, line to right center field, sinking quickly. Getting there, though, is Moore with his speed, and that ends the inning. but 3 runs in on multiple homers in the inning as Phenomenal hits a solo blast and Grunt Manley hits a 2-run homer, knocking Burnswell out of the game. 4-0 to the bottom of the 4th. Stanley, Moore, and Taters do up. Hard lineup coming up for the Crocs. Stanley leads off 1-for-1 with a single, and then he was raced on a double play ground out his first time up. Four-seamer down and away, fouled off, 0-1. Dribble down and in, fouled off, 0-2 is Stanley behind. Fork ball down and away, chased it outside strike 3, second punch out for Lovelorn, 1 down. Next up is Magic Moore, 0-for-1 today, he's locked in, grounded into a double play his first time up. Fork ball down and in, take him just low, ball 1. Four-seamer up and in, fouled back by Moore, 1-1. Four-seamer up and away, line to left center field into the gap. Big Country going over, lays out just out of his reach. Good effort by Buck, but he couldn't get to it. That's going to be a double here for Magic Moore as he's in the scoring position with 1 down. RBI chance now for Mash Taters. He's 0-for-1 today and still tense. Four-seamer up and away in the first pitch. Popped foul out of play on the left side as Swiner gives it a look. 0-1. Fork ball middle away. Fouled off early on it is Taters. 0-2. Ball down and in. Fouled off on the left side. Out in front of it now. 0-2. Four-seamer up and in. Chased it inside. Broken bat. Fair ball is on the hit and run as Gutterson fields it cleanly to first. 2 down. That allows Moore to advance to third for McStevens with 2 down. Can Beefcake bring him home? Let's find out. Four-seamer down and in. Strike called on the first pitch. 0-1. Ball down and away. Strike called at the knees. 0-2. Good pitch so far from Lovelorn. He's ahead. Ball down and away in the dirt. Good block by DeGrande. 1-2. Forcing him down, grounded in the hole to first. Manley over on the backhand, makes the play, races to the bag, and that ends the inning. Runner stranded at third here for Lovelorn to the 5th. It's still 4-0. Lovelorn, Slamus, and Bambino do up as we're cruising right along with Purd. And here is Purd, speak of him. He popped out his first time up, 0-for-1. Specialist active against him. He's still locked in, though. Slider up on the first pitch, bloop to left center field to the drawn-in outfield. Making the catch is Stake, 1 down. Here's Ham Slamus, 0-for-2 today. Specialist active against him as well. Cutter up and in, high, ball 1. Slider down and in, strike called, 1-1. Slider down in the way, popped up sky high to left field. Balmer in. Puts it away, 2 down. Base is empty for Bambino, 1-for-2 with a solo homer earlier. Locked in and Specialist active against him as well. Heater away, strike called, 0-1. Heater inside, misses, 1-1. 99 on the gun there. Fastball middle in, whiff late, 1-2. Cut up and in, turned on by Bambino. He chased it and pulled it foul out of play, 1-2. Cut up and in, chopped up the middle of the second, over to his right action. He'll make the play, and that ends the inning, 1-2-3 for Morris. Bottom 5, it's 4-0 as we're halfway home here. Action, Perez and Balmer do up.
Oh, is this thing on?
No reaction leading off. He's 0-for-1 today.
Number 23, Elroy, action.
The ball down in the way in the first pitch. Take it in the dirt. Ball 1. Receiver up and in. Strike call. 1-1. Work ball down and in. Inside. 2-1. Receiver down and in. Grounded to first as it jammed him. Manley makes the play himself. 1 down. Perez up next, 1-for-1 with a single today.
Number 12, Samuel Perez.
Football down and in on the first pitch, low, ball 1. Football down in the way, grounded to second, slow roller. Phenomenal makes the play himself. 2 down. Base is empty for Benny Balmer, 0-for-1 today.
Benny Balmer.
Four-seamer up and in, inside, ball 1. Four-seamer up and away, line to third, right at Gutterson. He'll reach up and make the catch, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Lovelorn. To the 6th, it's 4-0. Still cruising along. Hard lineup up for us. Phenomenal, Gutterson, and Manley.
Now batting.
Morris entering his third work out of the pen. Phenomenal homered last time up. He's 2 for 2 today. He's also singled. Specialist still active against him, but he is back to neutral mojo at least. Peter away, strike called, 0-1. Peter up, strike called, 0-2. Fastball up is popped up, skied behind second. Out for it there is Action, 1 down.
Now batting.
Gutterson up next, 2 for 2 days so far. He's singled twice. Peter down in the way, strike called, 0-1. Slider middle of the plate, hangs, line to center. Base hit for Keg. Third hit for Keg today. He's 3 for 3.
Now batting.
Puts him on for Manley, who homered last time up, 1 for 2. 2-run bomb. Specialist active against him again, though. Cutter up and in, strike called, 0-1. Nice pitch there from Morris. Cutter up, hard chopper through the middle, base hit for Manley. His second hit, he's 2 for 3. 2 on, 1 down now as the Heaters in business. Gotta bring to the plate DeGrande, who's 0 for 2. Still locked in, though. Grounded out last time up. Change up high, ball 1. Change up high again, taken, 2-0. Change up and in, rocketed by DeGrande. That had the distance, but out in front of it, 2-1. Cutter down, DeGrande skies at left center field, hit pretty well. Stake over for it. He'll put it away for the second out of the inning as the runners will hold. Tier 3 anything is basically broken for better or for worse. This is true. I agree. Big Country up next, 0 for 2. Popped out last time up to the catcher. Slider down there at the knees. Strike called, 0-1. Cutter up and away. Skied off the end of the bat to center. Right at stake. He hardly had to move, and that ends the inning as we strand 2. Bottom 6, it's 4-0. Morris leads off. That's a pinch hitter. Stake and Stanley. Good scoreless 3 innings, though, for Morris out of the bullpen to act as a stopper. He keeps the Crocs in it. He's leading off, and pinch hitting is Helena Bixby, the backup first baseman who's hitless on the year. Guarantee you she's sitting fastball. Work ball down in the way. Outside, ball 1. Pushing me down and in. She was. Line softly up the middle, base hit into center. First hit of the year for Bixby. Leadoff woman on here in the 6th as the pinch hitter reaches. Top of the lineup here we come. It's Dolph Stake who's 0 for 2. Ball down in the way in the first pitch, taken low. Ball 1. Receiver middle in, inside off the plate, 2-0. Ball down and in, whiffed on it, out in front of it, 2-1. Fork ball away, line to second. Phenomena picks it on a hop, flips the second one. Slam is the first. Double play, you love to see it. Base runners erased, and here's Stanley with the bases empty and 2 down. 1 for 2 with a single, he's still locked in. Pushing up and away in the first pitch, strike called from Lovelorn, 0-1. Work ball down and in. Grounded to second, slow roller. Phenomeno in. Makes the play, and that ends the inning as Lovelorn puts up another 0. 6 shutout innings for him so far. Coming out of the bullpen is long reliever Boris Bigsworth as they don't want to go to Huck and Duck. He's currently tense. To the 7th, it's 4-0. Swanson, Lovelorn, and Slamus 2 up. Swanson 0 for 2 today. He's hitless, says Bigsworth in. Boris Bigsworth, the former Heater long reliever, 0-1 with a 22.50 ERA and a 3.50 whip. 5 earned runs given up in 2 appearances, 2 innings pitched, 5 hits, 2 walks, 2 homers. Batting average against a .500. He has yet to strike out a batter on the season. I agree. Sometimes the AI confuses me. Well, I know they're not going to go to Berger because he's rattled, but I think Huck and Duck would be better even if they're both C overalls. Like, he's got the better, stats this season. That would make sense. He's also got more rest. Do not get the complaint of the catch-up mechanic. Yep, it's there, all right. Swanson 1 for 2 today with a single. Peter in there at the letters. 0-1 as Bigsworth gets ahead. He comes into the outing tense. Slider misses outside. 1-1. Nice to see he added another fastball to his pitch repertoire. Chased it inside there. Speak of it. 1-2. Peter up, line to left center, and Swanson's going to dump in a hit. He's going to lead off the inning with a knock. rookie on here to start the 7th, and that's going to bring up the pitcher, Lovelorn, who will bat here as he's pitching and cruising along here. 0 for 2 today. Flew out the left center last time up. Pick off to first, back safely. B plus if best reliever comes in, B plus overall. Oh, okay. So this was a sim game because you can't play Zabakalia's top 8. I was up 4-2. Best reliever comes in, B plus overall. 4 pitches, 80 velo, 70 accuracy, 45 junk. Okay.
And today's winning row is row F in section 114. 100-foot-long hot dog is on its way.
Waiting to hear the rest of story time here. He got blown up. Oh, no. That's what you mean by the complaint on the catch-up mechanic. Oh, yeah. Holy crap. Oh, yeah, so that sounds like, oh, let's put ourselves back in the game. Let's blow up your best reliever. Lost the lead, yep. I kind of figured that's where it was going. Then gets bases loaded, okay. It's getting even better. And then gives up the grand salami. Oh, no. Single 450 bomb to center. Yep. Just keep adding it on. 7 runs, no outs. So an infinite ERA. Oh, no. And then I'm guessing they pulled him after that. In that entire sequence, yep. Yep, and that's what you call, my friends, the catch-up mechanic. I don't know why it exists. It shouldn't. Especially, in that kind of situation. It should have been, the reliever should have had control of that one, and unfortunately the game said, not today. That batter came before I went, F it, I'm done. Sim the rest. Fair enough. Alright, Lovelorn, we're going to bunt this guy over. Bunt drop down, fair ball on the plate. Perez, no play at second, is a sack bunt for Lovelorn. Into scoring position, Swanson with 1 down for Slamus, who's 10, so for 3 today, still not hitting. Yeah, at that point, I would have just rage quit. I would have chucked something and broke something probably if I saw that happen. I am sorry that they just unleashed the catch-up mechanic on you. That's a bunch of crap. They should not have that in the game. Change up inside, misses to Slamus on the first pitch, ball 1. Right down the middle with the heater. Out in front of it is Slamus, though, 1-1. Change up and in, Sky to right center field. Stake therefore. This should be an easy catch for the second out of the inning. It is, and we're going to hold as Stake has the best arm in the outfield. Joven up next, 1 for 3 with a RB solo homer earlier. Locked in still for Bambino. Fastball up and in, crushed by Bambino to dead center, but that's the wrong part of the park to hit it to. Anywhere else, it's probably gone. Making the catch is Stake, and that ends the inning. We strand the runner at second. Bottom 7, it's 4-0. Hard to line up for the Crocs one more time. More Taters and McStevens. Lovelorn only on 61 pitches here today so far as Moore leads off, 1 for 2 with a double. Right now, Lovelorn working on a 4-hitter right now. 2 double plays turned. Work ball down the way in the first pitch to Moore. Fouled off, out of play, 0-1. Receiver down, grounded up the middle of the short. Slamus over, cuts it off, fires the first in time. 1 down. Next up is Taters, 0 for 2 and rattled today as he is yet to find some grass with a hit. Receiver up and in, taken high, ball 1. Receiver down and in, that's grounded foul, out of play, 1-1. Ball down and away, whiffed on it, 1-2. Work well down in the way, chased it outside, strike 3. Third punch out for Lovelorn today, 2 down. And here's Beefcake, 10, 0 for 2 day for McStevens. Work ball down in the way in the first pitch, strike called at the knees, gets ahead, 0-1. About the knees, grounded up the middle into center, that is a base hit. First hit for McStevens today, it's 5th of the day for the Crocs. He's on with 2 down for action, 0 for 2 today. Four-seamer up and in on the first pitch, taken high, ball 1. Work ball middle in. Bloop to left field on the soft fly ball. Swiner there makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Lovelorn through 7 shutout innings now to the 8th. Phenomenal, Gutterson, and Manley, heart of the lineup coming up. Phenomenal 2 for 3 today. Solo homer and a single so far. Heater in there at the knees. 0-1. Heater up and in. Turned on by Norm. Hit well to right center field. Will that get down? Yes, it will, off the wall. That'll be a single for Norm. I'm not testing Stake's arm. 3rd hit today for Norm. He's 3 for 5, and that'll bring up Gutterson. 3 for 3 today with 3 singles. 3 for 4 day for Norm. Heater down and in. Strike called. 0-1. Heater down and in. Strike called. 0-2 to Gutterson. Slider away, line at the middle. Base hit for Gutterson as he finds his 4th hit of the day. 4 singles. 2 on, none down. Heaters in business to start the 8th. Here's Grunt Manley, 2 for 3 today with RBI. Hero active for the first time today. He's at a 2-run homer and a single already. Still locked in. Can Grunt deliver? Change away, grounded hard to short. Stanley to second 1. Action to first. Double play. 2 down, runner at 3rd as Manley now down in neutral. Here's DeGrande, 0 for 3 and still locked in. Contact versus righty active against Bigsworth again. Heater down in the dirt. Change up down in the dirt. Good block there behind the plate by Perez. 1-0. Sliders way outside. 2-0 the count to DeGrande. Fastball at the knees. Hard rope up the middle off the mound. Base hit for DeGrande, and that'll drive in the runner. 5-0 Heaters as Phenomenal scores. Next up is Big Country. He's 0 for 3 today. Fastball down and inline softly to second. Right at action, and that ends the inning. 1 run in, though, on the single by DeGrande. 5-0 to the bottom of the 8th. Perez, Balmer, and Bigsworth 2 up. Lovelorn coming back out for the 8th. There's Samuel Perez, 1 for 2 with a single last time up. Work ball down and in on the first pitch. Checked low. Ball 1. Good eye. Work ball down and away. Fouled off behind this plate. 1-1. Zoomer up and away. Line to short. Slamus picks it on a hop. Nice play. On to first. 1 down. Benny Balmer up next. 0 for 2 today. Heater up and away. Turned on by Balmer. Cracked the right center field. Hit pretty well. Swanson going back to the fence. Leaps at the wall. Nice robbing catch by Swanson as he saves extra bases. I don't think that had the height to get out, but Swanson laid it out against the wall and made the catch. Nice job, rookie. 2 down, bases empty, and here's Bigsworth up next. He'll be pinch hit for by backup shortstop Amy Zoner, who is also hitless on the year. Look at the rookie. He wanted to be a part of the action today. I mean, he's only had 1 hit. Hey, he's got the gold glove of the game so far. Nice play. Showing off what he can do. He's got the speed. He's got the glove. He's got the contact. The only thing he doesn't have right now is the arm and the power. Heater down and away in the first pitch. Check strike call to Zoner. 0-1. The ball up and away. Whiffed on it out in front. 0-2. Four-seamer up and in. Checked inside. Good hold. 1-2. Fork ball down and in. Fouled off. Inside pitch. Just late. 1-2 still to count. Ball down and away. Grounded in the hold second. And Phenomenal picks it. Fires to first. That ends the inning. 1-2-3 for Lovelorn thanks to a nice robbing catch in center. Here comes everybody's favorite reliever, Huck and Duck. He's coming in. Taking over on the mound in the 9th. 5-0 to lead for the Heaters. Swanson, Lovelorn, and Slamus do up. Lovelorn will bat. He's coming back out for the 9th. He's going for the complete game shutout. However, Ham Slamus will leave. Yeah! Agreed. Swanson leads off. Rookie just made a nice robbing catch against the wall in right center. 1 for 3 with a single facing Huck and Duck. Huck on the year, no record, is 0 ERA and a 1.20 whip. No runs given up in 2 appearances with 1 save. He's the only reliever with a save in the bullpen. 2 hits given up, 3 strikeouts, and a batting average against a 286. All right, game. Let's see what we can do. Wild thing still here for Huck, as that's outside on the changeup, ball 1. He also has the max boost pick officer, so we're not stealing on his dumbass. 1-0 the count. Heater up, taken high, 2-0. Heater up and in, that's a strike, 2-1. Chased that one in the dirt off the plate, 2-2. Fastball down, ripped foul, out of play, 2-2. Swanson fights it to stay alive here. Slider pin in, hard grounder to short, one hopper to Stanley. He'll make the play, one down. Next up is Perd Lovelorn, 0 for 2 today and still locked in. Sack bunt last time up for him. Also grounded out and popped out. Slider in there at the knee, strike called, 0-1. Changeup chased outside, 0-2. Fastball away, dumped to left center field, and Lovelorn's going to get a base hit, and that might roll all the way to the fence. Cutting it off his Ballmer right before the wall, gets the throw in, but it is a double for Lovelorn as the pitcher has his first extra base hit of the season. 1 on, 1 down for Slamus, who's going to leave 0 for 4 today in tenths. Pinch hitting for him off of the bench is going to be... I could say pinch perfect here for Kabusler, and then sub Glover in as the defensive sub. Or we could just give it to him outright. Yeah, let's give it to Kabusler. He's got the pinch hit trait. Why not? Batting 1 for 4 on the year as a pinch hitter with an RBI single. Let's see what Goose can do off of Huck. Two-seamer at the knees, line to right center field. That is down in front of the sliding stake for a base hit. Lovelorn will hold at third. Runners at the corners now with 1 down. Here's Bambino, 1 for 4 with the solo homer back in the first inning off the foul pole. He's locked in. Let's see what he does here. Good RBI chance. Infield is in. 1 down, runners at the corners. Slider middle in, strike called, 0-1. Slider at the knees, whoo! Bambino out in front, 0-2. Way high on the heater, 1-2, his Wild Thing was there. Fastball down the middle, out in front of it, 1-2. Heater away, fouled back, stays alive. Heater away, pulled on the ground to second. Nobody's there, throw coming home, Lovelorn is out. First and second, 2 down for Phenomeno. Solo homer earlier. He's also singled twice. 3 for 4 days so far for Norm. Looking to keep the game going here for the offense. Heater up, strike called. 0-1. Nice pitch there from Huck. Checked high this time, missing. 1-1. Two-seamer down and in, fouled off. 1-2. Norm behind. Change outside, pulled foul. 1-2. Heater up, grounded hard to short. Stanley there, goes to first. That'll end the inning. So we do not score off of Huck and Duck. Bottom 9, it's 5-0. Stake, Stanley, and Moore to up against Lovelorn. See, that's the thing. I don't think, if the AI has it, I don't think we'll know if Wild Thing activates. I think if a pitch is just, like, even more wildly thrown than normal, like, say, way out of the zone, or like it ends up being a pitch out when it shouldn't be a pitch out, or if it like gets completely by the catcher or in the dirt and it wasn't meant to be there, then I think that's when we'll know it activates. But because I don't think it actually chimes when it actually activates, not like Crossed Up does or Sign Steal or anything like that. I think it's just kind of a guessing game. So Lovelorn coming back out. He's on fire after the hit in the inning. He is going for the complete game shutout. I'm going to go ahead and make a defensive sub here. I'm going to go ahead and sub off Kabusler, and I'm going to bring in Rob Glover to play shortstop.
Now in the game, Rob Glover.
All right, top of the lineup here for the Crocs here in the 9th inning, looking to break through against Lovelorn, who's going for the complete game shutout. Ball down on the way in the first pitch, taking low, ball 1. Four-seamer middle in, line to left field, Swiner over, gets there for the first out of the inning. Next up is Elvis Stanley, 1 for 3 with a single today. Four-seamer up and down the first pitch, whiffed on it, 0-1. He's out behind on it. Work ball down in the way, line to first, Manley there, picks it out of the air, 2 down. Lovelorn 1 out of the way for the complete game shutout. Here's Magic Moore. Double blast him up, he's 1 for 3 and locked in still. Go down and in on the first pitch. Check swing strike called. 0-1. Four-seamer up and away. Check swing strike called. 0-2. One more pitch. One more strike. Can Lovelorn do it? Work ball up and in. Check swing inside. Good hold by Magic. 1 for 1 and 2 the count. Four-seamer down and away. Put it by him. Strike three. Fourth punch out for Lovelorn. That ends the game. Lovelorn throws a complete game shutout as the Heaters win today 5-0 over the Crocodons. Moving to 5-1 on the year. We are a half game behind the Grapplers for first place in the division. Crocodons fall to 3-3 on the year at 500. Good offensive day for us, hitting-wise. Running-wise, we didn't score that much, but we did have a couple homers, and we knocked the starter out early. But we only got one run off of their bullpen, which I expected more, especially when they threw Bigsworth and Huckenduck out there in the last couple of innings. Although Gasser Morris, those three in the middle, I wasn't surprised we didn't score in the 4th, 5th, and 6th after he came in. Although only one run off Bigsworth and no runs off Huckenduck, that's kind of disappointing. But it was a good win, nevertheless. Good pitching for Lovelorn. Hitless today for us were Slamus and Glover, who didn't get to bat, as well as Big Country. Solo homer for Jovan Bambino, solo homer for Norm Fenomeno, a 2-run homer for Grunt Manley, and an RBI single for Tiny DeGrande. On the other side, hitless today for the Crocs were Dolph Steak, Mashed Taters, Elroy Action, Benny Balmer, Burnswell, and Zoner. No runs driven in for them today. Lovelorn, the complete game shutout, 9 innings, 5 hits, 4 strikeouts. He improves to 2-0 on the year. Burnswell, 3+ innings. He gets a quick hook, 6 hits, 4 runs on 3 homers. He falls to 0-2. Gasser Morris, 3 scoreless innings out of the pen, giving up 2 hits. Bigsworth, 2 innings, giving up 4 hits and earned run. And Huckenduck, an inning, 2 hits given up. Burnswell falls to 0-2 here on the year. So once again, he gets no run support from his team. Lovelorn, the complete game shutout, is the player of the game, followed by Norm Fenomeno with his 3-hit day and a homer, and Grunt Manley with his 2-run homer as the 3rd-place finisher. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's a big win for us tonight. So 5-1 now in the year of the Heaters. Let's see if the Grapplers will slip up and lose, or will they remain perfect? Heck, who knows? They might not even play in the sim. We'll find out, though. I think they're due to play, though. Chumpton Sports Equipment has sent some complimentary heat pads, and there's one left. Who gets one? Ooh, good question. Both are the same overall, so that doesn't solve anything. Swanson is younger, and he had the better day today. I think we'll do Swanson here. Let's max him out here. There you go, Stanley. You just... God, I'm a child. You farted in the locker room. It smells like a chicken coop. Who do you put the blame on, Glover or Mesa? Both of them are young. Both of them are doing pretty well this year. I'm going to try and even their loyalties up. Let's do Mesa here. Couple players are feeling blue about not playing today, but you have a full bladder and need to excuse yourself. Who do you not have time to comfort? We're going to do Rangel here. She's got rookie. First of all, she needs to earn her keep. Second of all, she's not playing well this year, and neither is Sloop, but she's going to be cheaper in the long run to re-sign, so let's do her. Especially since we already had Sloop test free agency last year, let's not run that risk again. Okay, so do Grapplers play? They do. They play the B-Wolves. They play twice, so they are going to try and move to 7-0 on the year. First, the roster moves before we do that. Okay, Swiner, +1 contact. Nice job. Bugsy Snuggs got signed to the Grapplers. He'll replace Bartholomew Draculo in their pitching rotation. That's a good upgrade there for the Grapplers. Makes sense. Manley loses 4 contact as he continues to regress. I kind of figured that was going to happen with how old he is. Let's see. Steve Monstour to the Blowfish. He'll replace Teresa Ketchum as the Blowfish are starting to cut some cap. Okay, Caps lost some junk. All right. Babe Paul then gets replaced. She got signed onto the Buzzards to replace young starter Deuce Stacker. Okay. Let's sum up here, and we'll focus on the games for our conference here. Blowfish do get a win after making that roster move against Ketchum. Wideload's taking on the Overdogs here, and the Wideloads are going to get their first win of the year. They go 10-1 against the Overdogs. They're now 1-5 off the schneid. And now every team has a win this year. I think the B-Wolves beat the Grapplers there, so now we're tied for the division lead. Moose win there. Freebooters taking on those damn Grass Eaters, and they do win. They split that one. Good job. Crocs lose to the Jacks. Okay. Continuing to lose. Pigs win, still top their division. Platypi taking on the Buzzards here. Platypi try to rally, but end up falling short, 6-3. Sirloins shut out the damn Grass Eaters. Nice, love it. Grapplers taking on the Nemesis here. Nemesis win 8-2, so we now retake the division lead with those 2 losses to the Grapplers to the Sim. Okay, and last game of the Sim, Overdogs and Jacks. Overdogs are going to win easily, 9-3. Okay. So the Jacks looking pretty good, 6-1 on the year. We're 5-1 as we now move over the Grapplers with their 2 losses here in the Sim. This is looking like a 2-team race here in our division. The B-Wolves, Platypi, and Wildlands all look really bad this season, so I think this is not going to be a very interesting division race at the current moment. And he blew it. Oh, no, not Presley. He's normally solid. Oh, come on, Ryan. What are you doing? Bum. I might put it on now just to watch it. I'm not gonna watch it because they're winning without me watching it, so I'm just gonna stay in my lane. I'm not gonna gloat. Heaters taking on the Buzzards next episode. On the mound for us will be second-year pitcher Reese Hunter, 1-0 with a 3 ERA and a 1.17 whip. And on the mound for the Buzzards is the veteran Ko Neomo, 1-0 with a 9 ERA and a 3 whip. Let's go ahead and do player development here. All right, Glovers is still here, but we can't afford it. 2 games. Damn. Same with Gutterson. Same with Neverwalker. I'm surprised that actually stuck around. I'm impressed and also a little angry. Easy jumps, not ideal. It's not as bad of a trait as it could be, but it's still a dumb trait to have because that just means they're going to run on you more often and have a speed boost while doing so. Plus, we don't really get much out of this trait. So, yeah, that's a dumb one to buy. Dick Lucas's is by far still the best one, and it's only at 6% to expire. DeGrande. Power and speed and fielding. Plus extra chance of power and speed. I wish it was speed and fielding instead. So, Lucas's is still the best one, and we'll be able to afford it next time, so we'll just save up. We'll just save up for this one. That's easy. 9 ERA and a win. What? Catcher don't need fielding? True. Well, Watching it on the MLB app. Oh, okay. Look at the Buzzards pitcher? Yeah, sure. Yeah, Neomo, 9 ERA, a win, and 3 whip. So she gave up 1 run an inning, however many innings she pitched. I'm assuming it was at least 5 innings. All right, hold up. Now we got to go look at the stats. Where are you, Kale? And we're at Shaka again. Fuck! I cannot get away from this fucking park. All right, what happened? 4 innings, 4 earned runs. She came in relief. And got a win in an extra innings game. Okay, so she went 3 innings her first time around, threw 1 inning in relief in an extra innings game and got the victory, while still giving up a run. Oh, sounds like Presley. It had to be said. Okay, we'll set the lineup here and call it today before you murder me through the chat. Leading off, next episode is going to be Big Country and left, followed by Locked In Bambino and right. I know, low-hanging fruit, but it's still grabbable. Shortstop Norm Fenomeno, he'll bat third. Gutterson locked in at third, will bat fourth. Manley at first base, batting fifth. Stump Watson up to the sixth slot, he'll be in center. Whoopity at second base, back in lineup, he'll bat seventh as Slamus goes to the bench. Clark batting eighth. At catcher and batting ninth will be the pitcher, Reese Hunter. You can't. I know. My content is enjoyable. Thank you. I appreciate you for sticking around. Yeah, and the O's are nice. It's not often that they win, so. We are going to make the playoffs. We are locked in, and we are officially locked in as of yesterday. So, and so are the Rays as well, thanks to Texas losing. You don't need us to lose. Well, you got us for 3. So. Yeah, I just got the notification. Cedric Mullins is inevitable. I have the Orioles Twitter feed. It is going to hurt you, indeed. And our last 2 series are against the Nationals and Red Sox at home. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. All right. Ugh, I'm tired. All right, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Jesus Christ. Apologies. Yep. Got a lead off double. Oh, you got a shot. Good luck. That's going to do it tonight, guys. Got the victory today. Nice complete game shutout for Perth Lovelorn. We win 5-0 over the Crocs, moving to 5-1 on the year. Grapplers then proceed to lose 2 games in the simulation, giving us first place in the division back. Next episode, we're going on the road once again to take on the Buzzards at Shaka for the 3rd straight fucking season. Tune in to see if we can handle this 500 team as a battle of Hunter and Neomo takes shape. Made it this deep in midi, guys. Thanks so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch down in the description below if you want to come over and watch the games live before they're posted. And also follow me over here on this platform if you so choose. Yeah, that's fair. Alrighty, I'll catch you on the next episode, everybody. Until then, this is a nasty one. Signing off. Have a wonderful evening, everybody.